I saw you by the wall with 10 of your tin soldiers in a row, with eyes that looked like ice on fire, a human heart, a captive in the snow. Nikita, you will never know anything about my home. I'll never know how good it feels to hold you. Nikita, I need you so. Nikita is the other side of any given line in time, counting 10 soldiers in their row. Oh no, Nikita, you'll never know. Do you ever dream of me? Do you ever see the letters that I write? When you look up through the wire, Nikita, do you count the stars at night? And if there comes a time the guns and gates no longer hold you in, and if you're free to make a choice, look towards the west and find a friend. Nikita, you will never know anything about my home. Never know how good it feels to hold you. Nikita, I need you so. Nikita is the other side of any given line in time, counting 10 soldiers in their row. Oh no, Nikita, you'll never know. Nikita, you'll never know. Happy Sunday, everybody. Happy Mother's Day to all the beautiful mothers out there, including my own, whenever she gets around to seeing this. How's everybody doing? It's been a busy week of streaming for me. I was with Kevin on Wednesday. We did another edition of our sort of YouTube podcast thingy that we call Talkin' Piano, man. And on Thursday, we had Billy Joel's 75th birthday. That was a whole lot of hoots and fun. Now here we are for the regular Sunday show. Tell you what, I ought to do this for a living. That was a dad joke, and I'm not even a dad. Okay, let's say hi to some folks. Bill Hasty, one of our regulars. How we doing? Tasty Hasty, here in the house. Another one of our favorites, Moritz, joining us from Graz, Austria. Good to see you. Good to see you, my friend. He would like to hear either some Beatles or some Beach Boys, it looks like. All right, you're in the queue there, Moritz. Nice. Al Smith joining us from Hawaii. Good to have you back and rested. Well, thank you, Al. Feels good to be here. Sam's here. Our good friend Sam, he says, hey, could you play Behind Closed Door by Charlie Rich? All right. Haven't done that one in a while. Loving the course so far. Thanks so much, Sam. Great to have you on board. Joel Lobson is here. Happy Piano Man Mom's Day. Nice. Yes, Joel, thank you for being here. We appreciate it. Brent Leffel is here, or Leffel. I'm not sure how to say that exactly right, so if I mispronounced it, please accept my apologies. Can I play Misty, like Johnny Mathis, Misty? Okay, sounds good. And our favorite unicorn girl is here, Ruth Hooker, joining us from the great Commonwealth of Virginia. Good to have you with us as always, Ruth. Martin Rooms is here. He says, can you do These Foolish Things? Please, Steve. Oh, by Jewel. I might be able to. I've never tried that one. No, wait a minute. No, that's Foolish Games. These Foolish Things. Let me see. Who's that by? Just a second. Oh, it's a standard. Okay. So like Ella Fitzgerald, that kind of stuff. I'm not sure if I'm familiar with that song. I mean, maybe I am. I'm not by the title. I may not be able to do that for you today, and I apologize just because I'm not totally familiar with the tune, Martin. Do you have another one that I can do? Or I know quite a few of those standards, but that one's kind of escaping me off the top of my head. I'd like to do something for you. Thank you so much for tuning in. I know it's a late night for you over in España. Simone Singer is here, and she is writing in a beautiful foreign language that I do not know how to translate, but it looks like it's positive. So Simone, thank you very much. It looks like it's German, maybe. So Danke. Appreciate that. Alexander Hecht is here. He says, I was too late for Billy Joel's 75th birthday bash. Can you play Tomorrow is Today? All right. Yeah, we can do that today. Simon Strutt's joining us from the UK. Good to have you with us, the United Kingdom. Thanks, Simon. Denny from Germany is here. Good to have you with us. Seven PEQ. Not sure what that means. Anyway, says hello from Mexico. Love the environment on the stream. Well, thank you very much. Gracias. Gracias. A little Daniel Powder for Simon Strutt. All right, good tune. Or a little Barry Manilow would work. Okay, well, we might have time for both. All right. Made it through the comments thus far. Please continue to let me know what you'd like to hear, but I'm going to get started on some of the requests that we already have. This one came in ahead of the show. This is for our friend Ruth Hooker. This is by Kenny Loggins. They recorded it for the first time during his time in Loggins and Messina with Jim Messina. And it was a song that he wrote for his brother who was having a baby at the time. Kenny was 18 when he wrote this, which is amazing, and also, like, I want to murder him for being that good at writing songs that early. Not really. I'm like, wow, that's amazing. So this is that song, and I'm going to throw in at the end, I'm going to throw in a new verse to the tune that he's recently written and been adding in his shows because his own son had his first grandchild, and I think that either the son or the grandchild's named Danny as well. So anyway, I'm going to throw that in at the end of the song just so you know where it's coming from. People smile and tell me I'm a lucky one. We've just begun. Think I'm gonna have a son. It'd be like she and me, just free as a dove, conceived in love. Sun is gonna shine above. Even though he ain't got money, I'm so in love with you, honey. Everything will bring a chain of love. In the morning when I rise, bring a tear of joy to my eyes and tell me everything is gonna be alright. Seems a low a month ago I was a beta child. Never got high. Oh, I was a sorry guy. Now I smile and face the girl who shares my name. Now I'm through with the game. This boy will never be the same. Even though he ain't got money, I'm so in love with you, honey. Everything will bring a chain of love. In the morning when I rise, you bring a tear of joy to my eyes and tell me everything is gonna be alright. Pisces, Virgo rising is a very good sign. Strong and kind, and the little boy is mine. Now I see a family where there once was none. Now we've just begun, yeah. Yeah, we're gonna fly to the sun. Even though he ain't got money, I'm so in love with you, honey. Everything will bring a chain of love. In the morning when I rise, you bring a tear of joy to my eyes and tell me everything is gonna be alright. Love a girl who holds a world in a paper cup. love her and she'll bring you love. If you find she helps you, my better take her home. Don't you live alone. Try to earn what love is on. Even though we ain't got money, still owing love with you, honey. Everything will bring a change from love. In the morning when I rise, bring a tear of joy to my eyes and tell me everything is gonna be alright, yeah. Now I see a newborn baby in a grown son's eyes, and I realize I couldn't have a better life. It's true what they always said, the circle never ends. Catch it when it comes around again. Even though we ain't got money, still so in love with you, honey. Everything will bring a change from love. In the morning when I rise, bring a tear of joy to my eyes and tell me everything is gonna be alright. It's gonna be alright. All right, big thanks to Ruth. Appreciate the request. Let's do something a little more contemporary. This isn't that contemporary. It's like 20 years old now or something. At least 15 years old. But it did take place this century. I really like this song. This is by a guy named Daniel Powder. Just making sure I'm in the right key here. All right. I might get a little lost on this one. I haven't played this in a while, but I really like it, so we're going to give it a try anyway. think it's here. 'Cause you had a bad day. Yeah, okay. Wish me luck, guys. This is what live performance is all about. Where is the moment we needed the most? You kick up the leaves and the magic is lost. You tell me your blue skies fade to gray. Tell me your passion's gone away. I don't need no carrying on. Stand in the line just to hit a new low. Faking a smile with the coffee to go. You tell me your life's been way offline, falling to pieces every time. I don't need no carrying on. Because you had a bad day, taking one down. Sing a sad song just to turn it around. Say you don't know, tell me don't lie. Work on a smile and you go for a ride. You had a bad day, the camera don't lie. Coming back down and you really don't mind. Had a bad day, oh you had a bad day. You need a blue sky holiday. The point is that laugh at what you say. And I don't need no carrying on. 'Cause you had a bad day, taking one down. Sing a sad song just to turn it around. Say you don't know, you tell me don't lie. You work on a smile and you go for a ride. You had a bad day, the camera don't lie. Coming back down and you really don't mind. Had a bad day. Oh, what a horrible day. Sometimes the system goes on the blink. The whole thing turns out wrong. Might not make it back and you know that you could be, well, oh, that's strong. And I'm not wrong. Yeah, yeah. Where is the passion when you need it the most? You kick up the leaves and the magic is lost. 'Cause you had a bad day, taking one down. Sing a sad song just to turn it around. Say you don't know, tell me don't lie. Work on a smile and you go for a ride. You had a bad day, see what you like. How does it feel? One more time. You had a bad day. Yeah, you had a bad day. Hey, you had a bad day. Had a bad day. La la la, you had a bad day. Say you had a bad day. All right. Thanks, Simon. Love that song. All right. Let's take on this little standard here. Misty. It's been covered by like everybody. You know, like all the great singers of songs. But to me, it will always be sort of the kind of quintessential immortal version of it. For me, will always be Johnny Mathis. Boy, I don't know if I've attempted this one since the late 90s, which are longer ago than I care to admit. But let's see what we can do with this. Look at me, I'm as helpless as a kitten up a tree. I feel like I'm clinging to a cloud I can't understand. I get misty just holding your hand. Walk my way, and 1,000 violins begin to play. It might be the sound of your hello, that music I hear. I get misty the moment you're near. You can say that you're leading me on, but it's just what I want you to do. Don't you notice how hopelessly I'm lost? That's why I'm following you. On my own, when I wander through this wonderland alone, never knowing my right foot from my left, my hat from my glove. I'm too misty, and I'm too much in love. All right. Beatles. Beatles. I'm saying it sort of like that guy from Saturday Night Live, the super fan of the Chicago Bears. Bears, Bulls, Didka, Beatles, Stones, Beach Boys. Anyone who doesn't understand that reference is clearly not old enough to have watched Saturday Night Live at that time, or not American, because it's referencing stuff that may not be all that well known outside the U.S., but I'm finding it quite amusing in my head. And you guys aren't here to give me that stone cricket stare like, what the hell are you talking about? So I'm feeling absolutely no shame about it whatsoever. That's what I love about live streaming. I just assume you're loving every single minute of it, including my witty or not so witty banter in between. For all I know, you're hating it, and I just don't have to endure the shame of seeing you hate it. Okay. Do my best for you here, Moritz. This goes back to about 1967. Penny Lane, there is a barber showing photographs. Wait a minute. I was totally off key. Sorry. I'm weird in my in-ear monitors. In Penny Lane, there is a barber showing photographs of every ad he's had the pleasure to know. All the people that come and go, stop and say hello. On the corner is a banker with a motor car. The little children laugh at him behind his back. And the banker never wears a Mac in the pouring rain. Very strange. Penny Lane is in my ears and in my eyes. There beneath the blue suburban skies I sit, and meanwhile back Penny Lane there is a fireman with an hourglass, and in his pocket is a portrait of the Queen. He likes to keep his fire engine clean. It's a clean machine. Penny Lane is in my ears and in my eyes. For of fish and finger pies in summer. Meanwhile, back behind the shelter in the middle of a roundabout, the pretty nurse is selling poppies from a tray. Though she feels as if she's in a play, she is anyway. At Penny Lane, the barber shaves another customer. They see the banker sitting waiting for a trim. Then the fireman rushes in from the pouring rain. Very strange. Penny Lane is in my ears and in my eyes. And there beneath the blue suburban skies I sit, and meanwhile back Penny Lane is in my ears and in my eyes. There beneath the blue suburban skies, oh Penny Lane. All right, thank you, Moritz. Let's do some Billy Joel here. This is for Alexander Hecht. Catching a late request here that he would have sent in on Thursday for the 75th birthday bash. This one goes all the way back to 1972 on Billy's first solo album, which was called Cold Spring Harbor. It's called Tomorrow is Today. I've been living for the moment, but I just can't have my way. So I listen for an answer, but the feeling seems to stay. And what's the use of always dreaming if tomorrow is today? Still I'm waiting for the morning, but it feels so far away. And don't you, and you don't need the love I'm giving, so tomorrow is today. Oh my, I'm going to the river, gonna take a ride, and the Lord will deliver me, make my bed, I'm gonna lie in it, and if you don't come, sure gonna die in it. Too late, there's too much giving, I've seen a lot of life, and I'm damn sick of living it. I keep hoping that you will pass my way, and someday of your dreams and leaving you, I'll still believe in you. I don't care, just know the hour, 'cause it's passing anyway. I don't have to see tomorrow, 'cause I saw it yesterday. Though I'm living and I'm singing, and although my hands still play, soon enough it will all be over, 'cause tomorrow is today. Alrighty, that's for Alexander. Happy 75th there, Billy Joel. Here's one for our friend Sam, recent enrollee in the Piano Man Approach. He wants to hear some Charlie Rich. I love this song. This is from an era where you could be a little bit, it's from an era where it was okay to be a little sexual, a little controversial, but you did it through implication. And that's what this song does. Oops. Let me see. My baby makes me proud. Oh, does she make? Just got to remember how this, I think it's here. There we go. Yeah, okay. So this was a big country hit that I think was a little bit of a crossover back in like either the very late 60s or the early 70s. The Silver Fox, Charlie Rich. baby makes me proud. Lord, don't she make me proud. She never makes a scene, hanging all over me in a crowd. As people like to talk, Lord, don't they love to talk. But when they turn out the lights, I know she'll be leaving with me. And when we get behind closed doors, then she lets her hair hang down, and she makes me glad that I'm a man. And no one knows what goes on behind closed doors. Baby makes me smile. Lord, don't she make me smile. She's never far away or too tired to say I want you. She's always a lady, just like a lady should be. When they turn out the lights, she's still a baby to me. And when we get behind closed doors, and they let the hair hang down, and she makes me glad that I'm a man. 'Cause no one knows what goes on behind closed doors. Behind closed doors. Charlie Rich. All right. Let's see what's happening here in the old chat. Ah, there's my mom. Hi, Mom. Happy Mother's Day. Well, thank you thank you very much. Always good to have you with us. Sweet Painted Lady. I don't actually know. I'm familiar with it vaguely, but I don't know that one. I'm sorry, Joel. I'm not as good at Elton's deep cuts as I am Billy Joel's. I have some of them, but I don't have the breadth. So, hit me up with something else. I'll try to get it for you. I like that song. I just don't know it well enough to fake my way through it. Hey, Robin, you know, Faith of the Heart, which has been done by Rod Stewart, amongst others, also used on Star Trek Enterprise. Robin, I'm sorry. I do not know that one. I mean, I'm sure I've heard it because I watched Star Trek Enterprise. So I assume it's the one that Diane Warren wrote that they made into the theme song, but I can't even place it in my mind. I'm sorry. Thanks, Jack. Appreciate that. Leapy Leaf, thank you. Jake Strapoli is here. Can you play Circle of Life? Yeah, that's in the queue for you. Thank you. Lord Farquaad, how about Back in the High Life by Mr. Winwood? Yeah, you got it. One of my all-time faves. Simon Strutt says, how about Glory of Love by Peter Cetera? Another one of my all-time faves. All right. Nil Monkey Craft Boy, how you doing? What is this channel? It's Piano Man Steve's channel. I do live streams, covers, and piano lessons here. Thank you. Thanks, Lord. Dermot McMahon is here. Great to see you back. Hope you enjoyed your holiday. I absolutely did. It was fantastic. You're welcome. You're welcome. I appreciate the request there, Alexander. All right, Moritz, we'll see you when we see you. Thanks for tuning in, bud. Most beautiful girl in the world, this sort of a Charlie Rich themed show. I'll see what I can do with that one. I don't know that song as well as I do Behind Closed Doors, but I'll see if I can get a verse and a chorus out. Against All Odds, Pastor Norman Hicks. Oh, that's a great one. Okay, let's get back to playing some requests here. We got some good ones here. Let's do this one for Jake Strapoli. This is one of my just favorite songs, period.
To
till we find our place on the path unwinding, yeah, in the circle of life. It's the wheel of fortune, the leap of faith. It's that band of hope till we find our place on the path unwinding, yeah, in the circle of life. On the path unwinding, yeah, in the circle of life. All right, all right. Used to seem to me when my life went on too fast, I had to take it slowly just to make the good parts last. When you're born to run, it's so hard to just slow down. Don't be surprised to see me back in the bright part of town. Be back in the high life again. All the doors I closed one time will open up again. I'll be back in the high life again. All the eyes that watched us once will smile and take us in. Drink and dance for one and free, half the world so we can meet. Oh, we'll be a sight to see, back in the high life again. Well, you used to be the best, make life be life to me. I hope that you're still out there and you're like you used to be. We'll have ourselves a time and dance till the morning sun. We'll let the good times roll in and won't stop until we're done. Be back in the high life again. All the doors I closed one time will open up again. We'll be back in the high life again. All the eyes that watched us once will smile and take us in. And we'll drink and the high life, baby. Yeah. We'll be back in the high life again. All the doors I closed one time will open up again. We'll be back in the high life again. All the eyes that watched us once will smile and take us in. Drink and dance, one and free. Let the world back into me. You know we'll be a sight to see. Back in the high life again. Back in the high life. It's for Lord Farquaad. Thank you. All right, let's see here. Let me give this one a try. Okay. This is for our friend Dylan McMahon. Excuse me, not Dylan. Dermot. Dermot McMahon. Sorry. Freudian slip there, Dermot. My bad. Staring at a different screen. Okay. Let's see. I've never tried this one before. Just seeing what the range is here. All right, well, let's give this a try. So, I don't remember how it starts, so I'm just going to kind of launch into it and go, hey, did you happen to see the most beautiful girl in the world? And if you did, was she crying, crying? Hey, if you happen to see the most beautiful girl walk down on me, tell her I'm sorry, tell her I need my baby. Oh, crying, my baby crying. Won't you tell her that I love her? That's where I got a little lost. So I like that part where it goes, tell her I'm sorry. Tell her I need my baby crying. Won't you tell her that I love her? Hey, did you ever see the most beautiful girl in the world? And if you did, was she crying, crying? So hey, if you ever to see the most beautiful girl walk down on me, tell her I'm sorry. Tell her I need my baby. Oh, won't you tell her that I love her? That's all I can do today, Dermot. Hanging on for dear life on that one, but cool tune. I like Charlie Rich. All right, let's see. Against All Odds, Phil Collins. Okay. I'm going to give this one my best shot. I haven't done this in a while. That's probably the best key for me. Okay. How can I just let you walk away? Just let you leave without a trace. As I stand here taking every breath with you. Ooh, you're the only one who really knew me at all. How can you just walk away from me when all I can do is watch you leave? We've shared the laughter and the pain, even shared the tears. You're the only one who really knew me at all. Take a look at me now. There's just an empty space. There's nothing left here to remind me. Just the memory of your face. Take a look at me now. There's just an empty space. You coming back to me, it's against the odds. It's what I've gotta face. I could just make you turn around and see me cry. There's so much I need to say to you, so many reasons why. You're the only one who really knew me at all. Take a look at me now. Well, there's just an empty space. There's nothing left here to remind me. It's the memory of your face. Now take a look at me now. There's just an empty space. but to wait for you is all I can do. That's what I've got to face. Take a look at me now, 'cause I'll still be standing here. You coming back to me is against all odds, the chance I've got to take. Take a look at me now. All right, I survived. That one is a challenge to sing. All right, thank you, Pastor Norm. Here's another one that's kind of a challenge to sing, but it's such a good song, I don't care. We're going to have a good old time with it. We are going to have a good old time with this one. I'm one of these people that's, for about 12 years in my life, I just sort of gave it to going to concerts. That's all I did. Spent all my money, any dime that I had that didn't have to be spent on a bill, I spent going to concerts. I saw a lot of people. Multiple times. Had a wonderful time as I was doing it, and of course, a lot of it is all sort of melded together into one thick concert soup. But some of them stand out. Some of them really stand out as especially good shows. And I kind of have like a top 10 list. And in that top 10, I saw Peter Cetera twice. One was a very fun and lovely experience where he played with a symphony orchestra, and it was very unique in that way, and it was in this beautiful outdoor venue called Tuacahn Theater with the Red Rock Mountains behind it. And it's pretty special, but it was... I liked it, but it wasn't the Peter Cetera concert that I would have chosen. It's just what he was doing. So it was definitely unique. But about 10 years later, he came back and did the same venue, but this time he came with his band before he hung it up and retired. And he put together an incredible band. I mean an incredible band. I don't think I've ever seen a tighter group on stage than that bunch of musicians. And anyway, he knocked my socks off that night. The show they put on that night was just absolutely, and it's survived as one of my all-time favorite concert experiences. And I'll cherish the memory forever because he is not going back to do it anymore. He's almost 80 years old. He's hung it up, and he doesn't want to work that hard. And I don't blame him. So it's a very cherished memory for me, and one of the highlights of the show for me was this song that we're going to do for our friend Simon. Tonight it's very clear, swear by the light here. There's so many things I want to say. I will always love you, I will never leave you alone. Sometimes I just forget, say things I might regret. It breaks my heart to see you cry. I don't want to lose you, I could never make it alone. I am a man who will knowing together that we did it all for the glory of love. Keep me standing tall, help me through it all. I'm always strong when you're beside me. I have always needed you, I could never make it alone. I am a man who will fight for your honor. I'll be the hero you've been dreaming of. We'll live forever, knowing together that we did it all for the glory of love. Just like a knight in shining armor from a long time ago, and in time I will save the day, take you to my castle far away. Well, I am a man who will fight for your honor, and I'll be the hero you're dreaming of. We'll live forever, knowing together that we did it all for the glory of love. We'll live forever, knowing together that we did it all for the glory of love. We did it all for 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 love. All right. Thanks, Simon. Let's see what else is happening in the chat. Love lies bleeding. Woo. All right. I'm sorry, I don't know any Radiohead. I probably should. I have a lot of people that ask about that. I need to quit being a fuddy-duddy and broaden my scope a little bit. Making love out of nothing at all. Okay. The Dance, Garth Brooks. Rocket Man. American Pie. You've Got a Friend in Me by Randy Newman. Good stuff. Okay, I'm going to do one that I want to do. Then we'll get back to some of your requests. I just put this one down as a solo Tuesday track that'll drop this coming Tuesday. Got it back from Robbie today, my sound engineer, and it just sounded He's so good at what he does. It's such a pleasure to work with him. Anyway, this is a song from about 1975, 76 by one of my most important influences, Mr. John Denver. And this was a single. It didn't really chart, but I think it's a great song. And so I'm going to share it. It's called Looking for Space. And it's probably in my top 10 of John Denver's songs. It goes like so. On the road of experience, trying to find my own way. Sometimes I wish that I could fly away. When I think that I'm moving, suddenly things stand still. I'm afraid 'cause I think they always will. And I'm looking for space and to find out who I am. And I'm looking to know and understand. It's a sweet, sweet dream. Sometimes I'm almost there. Sometimes I fly like an eagle. Sometimes I'm deep in despair. And all alone in the universe, sometimes that's how it seems. I get lost in the sadness and the screams. When I look at the center, suddenly everything's clear. I find myself in the sunshine and my dreams. And I'm looking for space. Sometimes I'm almost there. Sometimes I fly like an eagle. Sometimes I'm deep in despair. On the road of experience, join in the living day. It's just that way. It's just that way when you're looking for space and to find out who you are. When you're looking to try to reach the stars. It's a sweet, sweet, sweet dream. Sometimes I'm almost there. high like an eagle, like an eagle, I go flying high. Oh, thank you for indulging me. All right, let's get back to some of your requests. This one's a little easier to sing, so I'm going to do it now. Done 3 or 4 pretty challenging ones in a row. This is a great tune. I'm going to tell you a fun story about this song. So Garth Brooks was in Nashville pursuing a record deal, and another guy named Tony Arata was in Nashville pursuing a publishing deal. He didn't want to be a recording artist, he just wanted to be a songwriter. He's from Georgia. Garth's from Oklahoma. And Garth, of course, wanted to also be he wanted to write at least some of the hits that he would have as a recording artist. So he was hanging out in the songwriter community, wanted to make friends with people, get some co-writes, and one night he's at this place that I absolutely adore called the Bluebird Cafe. And at the time, Garth was a boot salesman at a boot store, and Tony was delivering UPS. And they were both doing an open mic at the Bluebird Cafe. Tony gets up and he plays this song. And it didn't sound, it had elements of what we know it to be, but it didn't sound like what Garth's record would eventually sound like. But Garth heard something in that song, and he said, I wanted to jump up on the table and shout at everybody in the room, do you understand what you just heard? So he goes up to Tony and he says, man, I think that might be my favorite song I've ever heard in my entire life, and I'm hoping to get a record contract, and if I ever do, I want to record that song. And Tony tells this story, and he's got that Georgia accent. He's like, I was happy that someone liked my song, but didn't think a whole lot about it at the time because he was selling boots and I was delivering UPS. All seemed a little far-fetched that anything was going to come from it, but I said, well, I appreciate that, and gave him my phone number, and I didn't think much about it. Well, I'll be darned if less than a year later he was signed by Capitol Records. He called me up and said, I want to do your song. He made the last track on the record. And it became Garth's kind of career anthem. So you never know. When you meet somebody new, you never know the impact they might have on your life. And Tony this is by far the most famous thing that he's ever written, but Garth has recorded at least one Tony Arata song, I think, on every album that he's put out, and Tony's been able to go all around the world, share this song and that story with small audiences that are there for singer-songwriter and symposiums and whatnot because of that interaction, because he was at that open mic at that moment with Garth Brooks. And when Garth went into the studio, they came up with this. I can do that better. Looking back on the memory of the dance we shared beneath the stars above. For a moment, all the world was right. How could I have known that you'd ever say goodbye? And now, glad I didn't know. Wait, all would end. Wait, all would go. Our lives are better left to chance. Could have missed the pain, but I'd have had to miss the dance. Holding you, I held everything for a moment. Wasn't I king? If I'd only known how the king would fall. Hey, who's to say? You know, I might have changed it all. And now, glad I didn't know. Wait, all would end. Wait, all would go. Our lives are better left to chance. I could have missed the pain, but I'd have had to miss the dance. 'Cause my life is better left to chance. I could have missed the pain, but I'd have had to miss the dance. All right. Thank you, Pegasus. All right, this is for our friend KJ Amani. This is by Air Supply, but really, like all songs that he wrote and produced, this is a Jim Steinman song. Jim Steinman was made famous for his work with Meatloaf, and this is one of the biggest hits that he had outside of his collaborations with Meatloaf. And it happens to be my favorite Air Supply song. find the answers, know just how to lie. I know just how to fake it. I know just how to scheme. I know just when to face the truth. Then I know just when to dream. I know just where to touch you. I know just what to prove. I know when to pull you closer. I know when to let you loose. I know the night is fading. I know the time's gonna fly. I'm never gonna tell you everything I gotta tell you, but I know I've gotta give it a try. I know the roads to riches. I know the ways to fame. Know all the rules, know how to break them, and I always know the name of the game. But I don't know how to leave you, and I'm never gonna let you fall. I don't know how you do it, making love out of nothing at all. 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 Nothing at all. Every time I see you, all the rays of the sun are streaming through the waves in your hair. Every star in the sky is taking aim at your eyes like a spotlight. The beating of my heart is a drum, and it's lost, and it's looking for a rhythm like you. You can take the darkness from the pit of the night, turn it to a beacon burning endlessly bright. I've gotta follow it, everything I know, and it's nothing till I give it to you. I can make the runner stumble. I can make the final block. I can make every tackle at the sound of the whistle, make all the stadiums rock. I can make tonight forever. I can make it disappear by the dawn. I can make you every promise that has ever been made. Make all your demons be gone. But I'm never gonna make it without you. Do you really wanna see me crawl? I'm never gonna make it like you do, making love out of nothing at all. 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 Yeah. Out of nothing at all. Out of nothing at all. Out of nothing at all. Nothing at all. Say out of nothing at all. Nothing at all. Out of nothing at all. Great tune. Thanks, KJ. All right. Here's one I haven't done in a while. This is for our friend Joshua. She packed my bags last night, pre-flight. 0 hours, 9 a.m. I'm gonna be high, tired by then. I miss the earth so much, miss my wife. It's lonely out in space. It's such a time's flying. I think it's gonna be a long, long time. Touchdown brings me round again to find not the man that think I am at home. I don't know, no, I'm a rocket man, burning out his fuse up here alone. Think it's gonna be a long, long time. Touchdown brings me round again to find not the man they think I am at home. I know, no, no, I'm a rocket man, burning out his fuse up here alone. Mars ain't the kind of place to raise your kids. In fact, it's cold as hell. There's no one there to raise them. If you did, and all this science I don't understand. It's just my job 5 days a week. Rocket man, oh, a rocket man. Think it's gonna be a long, long time. Touchdown brings me round again to find not the man that think I am at home. I don't know, no, I'm a rocket man, burning out his fuse up here alone. I think it's gonna be a long, long time. Touchdown brings me round again to find not the man that think I am at home. No, 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 I'm a rocket man, burning out his fuse up here alone. Think it's gonna be a long, long time. Think it's gonna be a long, long time. And I think it's gonna be a long, long time. I think it's gonna be a long, long time. I think it's gonna be a long, long time. I think it's gonna be a long, long time. Think it's gonna be a long, long time. Think it's gonna be a long, long time. A long, long time. Long, long time. It's gonna be a long, long time. All right. Thank you very much. Let me see what else is happening in the request stream here. Okay. Guys, I have a weird situation. I'm going to have to step out of frame here for a second. I have this alarm clock that somehow I accidentally I have 2 alarms set, and somehow I forgot to turn the second alarm off, and it is playing this annoying sound, and it's probably not permeating into the stream too much for you, but I hear it, and it's driving me nuts. So if you'll give me to the count of about 20, I'll be right back. Well, that was fun. All right. Back to work. Sharby. Sharby in the house. Ah. Thank you, Brian. I appreciate that. And she would too. Well, we have time basically for about 1 request, I think. And I'm trying to decide whether to give you that request, you guys, or to give me that request. I think I'm going to do a song that I kind of want to play. So, anyone like Roy Orbison? I love Roy Orbison. So, this is one by Roy Orbison. I was all right for a while. I could smile for a while. But I saw you last night. You held my hand so tight as you stopped to say hello. You wished me well. You couldn't tell that I'd been crying over you, crying over you when you said so long, left me standing all alone, alone and crying, 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 crying. It's hard to thought that I was over you, but it's true, oh so true. I love you even more than I did before, but darling, what can I do? For you don't love me, and I'll always be crying over you, crying over you. Yes, now you're gone, and from this moment on, I will be crying, 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 crying. Oh, for you. Thought we'd end on a dramatic note. I know I'm a couple minutes shy of my normal stopping time, but I'm going to hang it up for now. Put my voice through a lot of wear and tear this week, but I'll be back next Sunday as normal. Love you guys. Remember, if you're a musician, if you're not having fun when you're making music, you're doing it wrong. For everybody, happy Mother's Day. Give as much love as you can to as many people as you can, as often as you can. We don't know when the ride comes to an end, guys. Don't have any regrets. Leave it all on the field, okay? I love you all, and I'll see you next Sunday. Same bat time, same bat channel.